Hello everybody and welcome back to Riding Along with Dan, the greatest garbage man that there is on YouTube and all over the Northeast. Well, maybe. But anyway, welcome back. It's Friday. It's big, fabulous, fat payday Friday. It's the weekend, folks, and it's a 4-day weekend for Dan, the garbage man. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait. 4 days not to be at work. That is so nice, man. Even though I love my job, once in a while you need a break. But really, the reason why I'm taking off Monday and Tuesday is I have days left over from last year that I have to use before the end of March. That's the second reason why. The first reason why is my birthday on Monday. My son is off at school, so it gives us time to hang out, play video games, and do stuff we don't normally get to do during the week. So that's another reason why. And the big reason why I'm bringing you this video has to do again, yes, I know, you're bored out of your mind. You don't want to hear no more safety crap. Well, guess what? It's about more safety crap. It's about what is my job description. Actually, you say I'm a front loader driver, but really am I a front loader driver? I'm a little bit more than a front loader driver. I'm actually a secretary, a driver, a maintenance man, a guide to everybody on how to do stuff. I'm a little bit of everything, and also a great storyteller on how to do stuff safely and the safest way possible. That's what I'm all about. So yes, I have multiple roles as a front-end driver. I got paperwork to do. I got maintenance to do. I got to clean out the body of the truck. I got to make sure all the lights are working. I got to make sure the inside of the truck is clean. I got to check my paperwork to make sure it's good. I got to check to make sure that I have reflective triangles, a spill kit, and be ready, God forbid I get DOT inspection, that I won't have no problems. So yes, there's a lot more to me than just a front loader driver. So if you think about it, when you do this job, you got to be prepared, man. You got to know what you're talking about. You got to know what to do in case you have a fire in the back of the truck, which has happened to me twice already. And I got to tell you, it's one hell of a scary feeling, knowing that you got flames coming out your roof. You don't know what to do. Well, I know what to do, but it's a split decision. You got to make a decision in seconds before that fire inflames the truck. You either got to dump that load, or if you're close to the yard, try to get to the yard. And if you think that you can't, just go to a big wide open parking lot and dump it, man. Dump it. Save the truck. Because the truck is worth a lot more than that garbage that you have on the back of your truck, believe me. So yeah, being a driver of not just a front loader, but any truck, a tractor trailer, a roll-off, a box truck, you know, you got to be prepared. You can't just come to work, jump in the truck and go. No, it don't work like that, man. You know, you gotta figure out what your role is in this industry. Right now, my role is an FL driver. I'm known as an FL driver, a front loader driver. If you look at my pay stub, it says Dan O'Connor, FL driver, IWS, Closter. But like I said, there's more to it. There's the maintenance, there's the driving, there's the safety issues, there's always being on top of your game, always doing the best that you can, always being a container pusher, always taking care of the customer. Having good customer relations is number one. And you got to remember, you're out here servicing your customers. Well, they're not my customers. They're IWS's customers, but you know what I mean. So you're out here taking care of the customers every day. And if they come to you with some kind of, well, I need a bigger container, you steer them in the right direction. You give them the phone number. You tell them to call the Weber. And, you know, you're nice about it. Because honestly, these are the people out here that are actually paying your paycheck. So a lot of guys don't think about that. You know, I mean, you got to respect the customer. And if the customer comes to you with a complaint, acknowledge the complaint. And okay, sir, no problem. You don't want me here before 7. I will not come before 7. Very simple. You don't have to get into a big conversation. Just say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, whatever the case may be, and end it. And, you know, move on. Because the customer, honestly, is always right. So you have to agree with the customer. And another part of my job is maintenance on the truck. Got to make sure everything is working right. Got to make sure all the lights are working right. Got to make sure the brakes are working right. Got to make sure that my paperwork is up to date. So if I get stopped, I'm not getting a ticket for paperwork that's out of date. Because honestly, that would be on me. So there's a lot involved in driving any truck that maybe some people don't realize, that, you know, you don't drive a truck, but you always wanted to, and you never really got the chance to do it. But there's a lot more to it. And then when we get back to the yard at the end of the day, you got to fill out more paperwork. You got to make sure that your DVIR is up to date. Write up all the information, write up anything that's wrong with the truck, do your actual paperwork at the end of the day. If you got to wash your truck, that's part of maintenance. Taking care of your truck, doing the right thing, keeping it clean. So there's a lot involved in being a truck driver that, you know, you take for granted that, you know, oh, somebody comes in and cleans the truck. No, it's not like that. You gotta keep on it. You gotta let people know what's wrong with your truck. You have an issue with the truck, you write it up. You tell the mechanic. You tell your boss. You know what I mean? Because driving this truck down the road, it's unbelievable how hard this truck could do damage to a car. That's why safe driving is big with this company. It's priority number 1. You got to be paying attention to what you're doing. You cannot be distracted in any way. And that's why it is most important, because this truck has a lot of weight on it, okay? Almost 80,000 pounds, fully loaded. And it's not going to stop on a dime. You're not driving a Mini Cooper. You're driving a garbage truck. A loaded garbage truck. That's not going to stop in 2 seconds. No. It's like a freight train. A freight train needs time to stop because it's pulling a lot of weight. Well, same with me, but on a smaller scale, but I'm still holding a lot of weight. And it's very important that a lot of people in today's society realize this by me bringing them these videos and letting them know, when you cut off a tractor trailer or a garbage truck or a roll-off truck, people don't realize you can't stop. You can't stop like a car can stop. When we hit the brakes, it takes time to stop because it's the inertia from the load and the weight behind you that keeps pushing you forward. So if you idiots in the cars feel like cutting off a big truck, get ready to pay the price, because maybe you don't know it, or maybe you've never driven one. But we cannot stop like you can stop. And people just don't get this. Oh, he hit me. Well, you cut in front of me and everything's on camera. That's another blessing today in the world of big trucks, are these cameras that record everything, because it has saved a lot of drivers in court by showing the video footage and saying, that's right, the four-wheeler was wrong, the driver could not avoid what happened. So it's a blessing, because years ago there was none of these cameras on any of these trucks. It was all word of mouth, and nobody really knew the truth about what happened. But today it's a lot different. Everybody has a cell phone. Everybody records. Somebody sees something, They're on the phone right away. And, it's good to have these cameras. I like them. It doesn't bother me that somebody's watching me or looking in the cab. It's for my own benefit. It's for my own good. That God forbid something does happen. Let's say I'm sick or God forbid something bad happens, they can see it right away and call 911. But the whole point of the matter is my job title, my job description is more than just driving a truck. Ask any truck driver, he'll tell you there's a lot involved. And then you got to check the air in your tires, you got to check the antifreeze. That's the mechanic's job. Well, actually, no, it's not. You're driving a truck. This is your responsibility. This is your truck. This is what you drive every day of the week. You're responsible for checking the air pressure in your tires. You're responsible for checking the oil, hydraulic fluid in the tank. These are things that don't take a long time. Each item I mentioned takes about 15 seconds to check. That's it. So these are responsibilities that, there's some drivers that really don't do it or couldn't care less about it. And if something happens, something happens. But that is not the right attitude. This company, RWS, gave me a brand new Peterbilt and to give a lot of other guys brand new trucks with the intentions that hopefully the driver will take care of it and, be a safe driver and not have any incidents. But, in that case, you do the best you can, man. We're out here every day, backing up, backing out of parking lots, backing into main streets, backing out of alleyways. I got to tell you, man, it's not easy. It's kind of stressful in a way. But a lot of guys got brand new trucks in this company, and they're giving the new trucks because they know that these drivers are going to go out there and they're going to take care of these trucks. It's the only right thing to do. These trucks are not cheap today. This truck I'm driving, I would say more or less about $400,000. So it's not any chump change. It's a lot of money. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about job description. I mean, people say, oh, you just drive a truck. No, I don't just drive a truck. It's more than, and it's more involved. Even when I have the safety meetings and I talk to guys about being safe and wearing the proper work boots and wearing the proper clothes and no earbuds on the back of the truck and no talking on the phone on the back of a truck. I mean, some guys listen and honestly, some guys don't. That's just the way it is. No matter how many times you tell them. But for the most part, by me in my yard, my facility, all the guys are pretty good, man. Everybody does what they're supposed to do it the right way, the safe way, and that's the only way. And it's not easy being out here and getting out of bed at 2:30 in the morning. Sometimes I don't feel like doing it, but it's my job. It's what pays my bills. And especially when it's cold out and snow on the ground, you really don't want to get out of your nice warm bed, but you have to. Summertime, I don't care, man. I love coming to work all the time, but especially in the summertime. Get out of bed, put my shorts on, my reflective t-shirt, man, I'm good to go. I just wanted to touch base on you guys to get your input and your feeling about what I just said about what is my defined job at IWS. I know I'm basically number one, a front loader driver, but there's a lot more to it than that I just explained to you guys. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is what is my job description. So I explained it to you guys right now, what it is, what I do, what my responsibilities are, and there you also I am a YouTube channel. What do you call us? What do you call us? Not an editor. We are a. Oh my God, I forgot. But anyway, want to give a shout out to Gerald Ford. Thank you, sir, for all the pictures you've been sending me of their beautiful Republic trucks. And I know my other friend down there in North Carolina is going to be sending me some more pictures of trucks on his block picking up the garbage. And I want to give a shout out to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. I just want to say personally, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I will be back later on today with another video for you guys.